Hey, welcome you guys, actual guys especially. Today's going to be my second installation of hairstyles for men from fantasy and sci-fi. Today we're going to do Lord of the Rings. Most of the hair in Lord of the Rings is actually for men because most of the characters are men. That's going to be Haldir, which is the captain of the, I guess the captain of the guards. I'm not sure, he lives in Lothlorien. He's under Galadriel. He's the one who leads the elves to Helm's Deep in the second movie, even though that doesn't happen in the books. So what you're going to need is really not much because in the actual movies they don't use anything. It's just some weaving and braiding. If you want the braids to stay in, however, you're going to want small hair ties like this. You can get them probably at your grocery store. This is Goody brand, which is a very cheap hair product brand. Lots of girls use it. And so you don't need any bobby pins, you don't need any massive hair ties or anything like that, just simple small elastics.
The first step is to isolate two small sections of hair from the hairline above your ears and tie them out of the way for now, like a little beard under your jaw. Next, find the widest part of your temple and gather all the hair above that point. Bring it together at the back of your head. Smooth out the top of your hair with your fingers or a brush as you do this. Divide this hair into 5 equal pieces to prep for the 5-strand fish braid we're going to do. Once you have these strands ready, take the leftmost strand and bring it over the 2 next to it, so that it becomes the new middle strand. Now take the rightmost strand and do the same thing, bringing it over the 2 strands next to it so that it becomes the new middle. Do this procedure again with the left, the right, the left, and so on. The hard part about this sort of braid is keeping all the strands in order, so if you're dropping strands or are otherwise having trouble, try practicing this with some hair in front of your face or a mirror where you can see it. You'll find that it's easier to keep track of each strand once a few braid iterations have been done and they no longer want to blend together. Braid this way until you reach the nape of your neck, then secure the braid with an elastic. There should still be some hair above your ears now. We're going to braid that into a French fishtail braid in the next step. Grab a very small section of hair next to the section you tied below your jaw. Divide it into 2 pieces. Now take a very small amount of hair from the outside of the top piece and join it to the inside of the bottom piece. Take some hair from the outside of the bottom section and join it to the inside of the upper section. Now instead of taking hair from the upper section, instead grab a small section of free hanging hair nearest your fingers and above the braid, bringing it over the top of the upper strand and join it to the inside of the lower strand. Grab another small section of hair from below the braid, bring it over the top of the lower section, and join it to the inside of the upper section. Continue adding in hair and fishtail braiding in this way until the braid reaches past your ear. Once you're at this point, stop adding in new hair and instead grab small bits of hair from the outside of each section again and join in to the inside of the opposite section. Fishtail braid all the way down the length of this hair. It'll take a while, so have patience. If you grab small enough sections of hair to braid, the fishtail will be tight and small enough that you don't need to use an elastic on the ends. Once you've braided as far as you can, just drop the braid and be done with it. It will loosen a little at the bottom, but the whole thing won't unravel, especially if you have wavy or curly hair. Repeat this exact same process on the other side of your head. For review, divide a small amount of hair in 2 and add in very small sections of hair by bringing it over the top strand and adding to the inside of the lower strand. Then bring the next bit over the bottom strand and add it to the inside of the upper strand. Once you're beyond your ear, Stop adding in hair and instead grab sections from the outside of one strand and join to the inside of the other. Braid this way all the way to the ends and then release the braid. Now finally release the bits of hair under your jaw. If your hair is fine or staticky, you may choose to add some smoothing serum to this hair to keep it all together and under control. You can also brush the rest of your hair with a boar bristle brush or a wide tooth comb to get that polished elven look. This is what the finished style looks like. I really love the look of the 5-strand braid in the back, as well as the way the ear hair really defines the face. Good luck trying this out, and don't forget to comment below with questions and suggestions.